Pandas, pandas, pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. TGIM. I'm back and ready more than ever to stream and trade futures with the best community on YouTube. Boy, oh boy, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Welcome, guys. Welcome. TGIM. Thank God it's Monday. We are back trading the markets here. And we are live. We are live trading the E-mini. I'm glad that everyone is joining us. Welcome. BF, yeah. You just jump and say yeah. Tanner, welcome back. Thank you very much. Wayne Bicknell, good morning. Chewy, good morning. Will Curtis, good morning. B. Charles. Let's get that bamboo. Hansman. Hello, Benjamins. Hopefully that's what we'll say today. Good morning, guys. Stephen Wilkinson, good morning. Yana, welcome. Hey, drop a welcome back in the stream. I would like to know if you guys appreciate me coming back. I took a break, and now it's nice to be back on stream. Ready more than ever. Mental capital replenished here. We are ready to rock and roll. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Denise, good morning, Speedy Boy. Good morning. It's good to be back. It's good to be back here. Iron Cruz. Guess what, pandas? We are mighty close to a big mama. Honestly, I didn't stream last week, but looking at the markets last week, man, it's honestly, maybe it was the best week to take off because it was so incredibly painfully grueling, choppy, sloppy, whatever you want to call it. I think at least in the opening hours, the trading has been horrendous. The price action, not very favorable. And if you guys survived last week unscathed or slightly red, then congratulations. I think you've really gone a long ways. You really come a long ways. If you walked away unscathed or even green from all of the PA from last week, it was terrible, very terrible. Bareback Jack asks, "What's your ATM strat for big mamas?" We have a big mama coming up here. The strat's so simple. So I may reserve it. I may reserve the strat actually for members. I don't know. But I will say this. There will be a video released very soon. I created an automated strategy. If you guys don't know, I'm actually full-time wise. I work with software, and hence the two-legged pullback indicator. And also, this indicator makes you be able to automatically automate your trades. And yeah, definitely was not a English major in college here. So we got a big mama here, and I created a strategy with big mama, and I'll post the results, and I think you guys will be very interested in big mama. I think you guys will be very interested in big mama. We got Big Mama setting up here. That is for sure. I wish yeah, does the Big Mama ATM use limit orders, or does it market buy when the level is reached? The automated strategy is created so it does a limit order, and it's a little more tricky to write that strategy or to create that strategy. I did have to. You do kind of have to. Yeah, you do kind of have to customize it a little bit. the strategy builder is pretty limited, and so I mean, you have full control once you go into the source code. So honestly, I like to create the base of the strategy using the strategy builder, and then you can convert it into the, I mean, obviously create some sort of source code, and they allow you to compile it and enter into the source code, and but once you do that, you can't modify any longer on the strategy builder. But it's nice to create a base for it, so you can kind of create all your variables and everything. We got a second entry long here, but it is not looking nice. Let me see if there's any news. By the way, pandas, we do have a 4-day trading week, I believe, this week. Yeah, the market is closed. It will open the regular trading hours. Like, if you guys don't know, there's like a pre-open where the market opens the night before at 6 o'clock. So the market actually opens on Sunday at 6 p.m. And so it will be open on Thursday in that pre-open time, and then it will close at, I believe, according to this, 9:15, huh? Interesting. Or 10:15? Whatever it is, just know Friday is gonna be it's gonna be a short trading day. Market's about to open in 5 minutes, but for this week, what news do we have? Let's take a look here. Wow. For a short week, we do have a lot of news coming up. We have today at 10 o'clock, ISM manufacturing PMI. By the way, this is all high impact news. Tuesday, JOLTS openings at 10 a.m. Wednesday at 8:15, we have non-farm employment change, and 10 a.m. ISM services PMI. So today is ISM manufacturing PMI. On Wednesday, it's services PMI. Wow, Thursday is probably the biggest news that I think. Unemployment claims, and Friday, unemployment rate. So every single day there's news this week, but on Friday, the market should not be, I don't think the markets will, I'm not sure how much the markets will be trading. I think the market will be open enough for this, long enough for this news to actually maybe potentially make a difference here. Wow. All right. News every single day this week. Amazing. I wish this. I also prefer using C# for the strats, but the builder's a nice thing to have. IG. What does IG mean? Nice thing to have. IG. It's good. I'm glad. What does IG mean? Is it a typo? David Wall, welcome back. I guess. Got it. Sensational. Where do you get your news from? I think the best place, other than the Apex, like I just use the Apex. If you have the trade copier, then there's a plugin that's automatically installed that you need to install in order for the trade copier to work. And that comes with like a news plugin that you can access through NinjaTrader. If you just go to new, you'll see APX news, like near the bottom. But if you don't have that, then you could just go to Forex Factory. That's probably the best one. I think it's the best one. I like to go. That's where I like to go if I don't have. People use Financial Juice too. Let me check out Financial Juice. Let me see which is better. People have mentioned this before. Financial Juice. Checking if site is secured. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, am I a robot? No. Maybe. I am a panda. Nah. Oh, I guess you can modify it to how you would like it. This looks confusing. Yeah, Forex Factory is nice. Financial Juice. Teach his own. Good morning, guys. It is good to be back. Make sure you guys scalp that like button and drop a WB for welcome back in the chat. TGIM. Thank God it's Monday. Hey. I don't know about you, but I missed you guys. I miss you guys a lot. I miss this community, trading with the best community on YouTube. Forget trades by Matt. Forget anyone else that streams. This is the best community, hands down. We're about the quality here. We're not about the quantity, all right? We're about quality, pure quality. Pure quality. Forget about quantity. It's not about quantity. It's all about quality. I guess that's what people say when they have sub 100 viewers right now. Pandas. It takes a while. Usually when I take a break, the pattern is usually takes about a week. If I take a week off, it takes about a week to get people back on. Pure bamboo. Hey, forget about quality and quantity. It's about bamboo. Right now, my account is struggling a little bit though. The week before, I'm just saying the price action has been so terrible the last several weeks. All right, Pans, market just opens. The second entry long here. I'm not taking it though. I'm still worried about this triple top. I do have a big mama set up here, so I'll take the big mama if it does hit. Big mama again. It's just a previous day's high being breached. Daily chart always in long. Daily chart, if you look at it, it is 2 bull bars above the 20 MA. And if you look back on the daily chart, the last time that has happened has been several months, or about a month long, where we had 2 bull bars closing above the 20 MA. And we have 2 bull bars here, but look at the quality of this bar, compared to the quality of this bar. So then you have an always in long, and you can see that traders came in at the close here, bought up. If I showed you this chart and I said this was a 5-minute chart, you would not know the difference. You'd not be able to tell the difference. And basically what we're seeing here is an always in long setup. And people are just buying the close, buying wherever they can right now. And they will continue to do that until the price action suggests otherwise. When we start going sideways for a long time, we may come back down to the 20 MA. But right now, I strongly believe we're in a strong uptrend, and I'll continue to believe so until otherwise. So the daily chart is showing strong bullishness, and I am taking note of that. Oh yeah, let me reload. I haven't reloaded yet. Rashida Asaf says, any advice my internet connection is strong, but NT is frozen, price will move no matter how many times I reset? Yeah, I think good question from someone in chat. Says, okay, so you are connected. Are you on the right contract? Are you on the 623 contract? If you're not on the right contract, you might be seeing, some other chart that probably is not being developed. We do have a trap trade here, potentially might work out. This scalp does work out a second entry long, but it's way too choppy to really tell what's going on here. I already have my Big Mama set up, so I'm not too eager to go long anywhere other than hitting this Big Mama. By the way, Panda, there is news at 10 o'clock, so please be aware. We may be choppy until then, but there is news at 10. There's almost news every single day this week, and I would highly recommend you to check it out for yourself. But you know, I'll mention it here. Pretty much, that's one of the first things I do is check if there's news. Also, Pandas, we do have 50% off Apex resets, and today is the last day to take advantage of it. So if you know there's news at 10, I don't know if it's gonna be big enough. It's ISM, manufacturing PMI. So it's I won't be able to tell you if it's a make or break. I would say probably the biggest news that we'll have this week is the unemployment rate or the unemployment claims. One of those two will probably be the biggest news this week, I think. And unfortunately, the 50% off, it won't last till then. So today is going to be your last day to use it, to take advantage of it. And it is what it is. So what can you do? Yes, this is a stream account. So what you're seeing right now in stream account is only traded during stream. I don't trade this account any other time. So whatever you see here is purely traded on stream. So I didn't stream last week, so I didn't take any trades on this account. I did trade my own personal accounts. And yeah, so that was for members only. They could see how I'm doing there. But for you guys, this is like one account for you guys that you guys can follow along. And I'm going to try to, yeah. So we got a trap here. Does trigger. And it's a nice move up. Trap does trigger, and we are... And it scalps out. Beautifully, actually. Approaching Big Mama here. Big Mama about to hit. If you guys don't know what Big Mama is, basically it's like it's just price action trading on the daily chart, and we're trying to scalp it. That's the best way I can put it. Michael Cheek, Michael Chin, I believe, released another video. It's pure nonsense. It was pure nonsense. But hey, it's Michael Chin. Who cares what he says? Everything he says is gold. Who truly cares what he says? We filled the gap overnight here, as you can see. There's a gap here and it filled. We are so close to hitting Big Mama, and I'm gonna come in with 10 contracts here. Woo! We are so close. Entering a 10 contract trade. Yee. Are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for this? We could be done with one trade here. We could be done for the entire day right here. All right, nice little pullback here. Actually, it's good. It's good for a big mama. Get small little pullback. Get some more buyers here. And get more sellers to get squeezed out. Oh, big mama. Big mama. You gotta wait till it hits. Gotta wait till it hits. You can't rush big mama. You cannot FOMO big mama. You gotta just let it hit. If it hits, it hits. And that's all it is. That's all it is. Woo! Woo-hoo! Ooh, one tick away. You cannot front run the big mama. You gotta let it hit. You gotta just let it hit. You cannot front run it. It could reverse here and be the reversal of the rest of the day. It could potentially do that. I'm still not in this big mama. You gotta let it hit. Woo! Micro double top. Oh, this is so close. I'm nervous. I'm nervous, pandas. I mean, I know. I see what you guys are saying. It seems a little bit overextended. It seems a little bit far away from 20 MA. It seems like it might want a little pullback back down to it. And if it does trigger Big Mama, it might not have enough juice. I don't know. This is why I'm nervous. I see the same thing you guys are seeing. But Big Mama, I mean, I'm telling you, with the automated strategy, for me, after seeing the automated strategy with Big Mama, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. And I feel very fine. Big Mama does trigger. It is a follow through on the daily chart. Strong bull bar ending on its high. Follow through. Thing about this is also news is at 10, and so the news could potentially make this chop around until then, but we'll keep it. Just waiting. Just waiting. So pandas, how you guys doing? I'm not nervous. Are you guys nervous? I'm not nervous. What's there to be nervous about? There's nothing to be nervous about. Hey, I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous. If you're nervous, it's because you guys are not good at trading. If you're nervous right now, it's purely because you do not have enough experience, and one day you'll get there, like Panda. If you're nervous right now, it's just because you're not a professional. You're not a professional. I'm not nervous. Hey, seeing that red bar, I could care less. Who says I'm nervous? Why would I be nervous? I mean, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's just fine. Nothing is wrong here. We are okay. We are just doing fine and dandy. It's not getting hot here. It is not. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, guys. Nothing to be nervous about. We are just having to get through this. You know, once you get to a level like me, this doesn't make you nervous. I mean, going in long 10 contracts and you see no follow through whatsoever, and just complete reversal of your entry, that does not bother me. Does it bother you? I mean, it's because you got a long ways to go, Junior. You guys got a long ways to go, noobs. Why? Why, when a Big Mama hits on stream, you must do this to me? Why? Yes, go back up. Go the other way. That's the way. Go up, not down. Yes. Feeling the heat. Feeling the heat. Okay, we got a little life there, a little bit of signs of life, and we are closing red. Great. You know what? I changed my mind, Pandas. I want to lose money on this trade. I have completely changed my mind. I want to lose money, and no, don't go up. Don't go up, market. What? I want to lose money. Stop it. Stop it. I actually want to lose. No. Stop. I want to lose money here. Come back down, please. Don't show any green. What are you doing? Please, come back down. No. Stop. Stop. Stop making me money. Stop it. I want to lose money on this trade. I want to lose. Please. I want to lose money on this trade. Stop it. Stop showing green. Please. Please. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Go back down. No. No. Go back down. You're not listening to me, market. Go back down. I want to lose money, not make money. Pandas. What's going on here? Yes, thank you. Thank you. That's exactly what I want to see. Please. Ooh. Thank you, market. Thank you for coming back down. I was getting upset because you're showing green, trying to make me money. Don't like that. All right. I mean, Pandas, I'm just saying, you know, if you're nervous right now, it's because you just don't know. You just don't know. Ah, gosh, Pandas. Hey, how you guys doing? There's nothing to see here. How you guys doing? Are you guys doing okay? I'm doing all right. Yes, thank you. No. Come back down, please. Come back down. At least we're above the 20 MA. Yeah, at least we're above the 20 MA. Yeah. Oh, are we gonna flash green? Inside bar. Oh. We are green. We have won. We are in good shape here. We have shown a green candle. Complete inside bar. Oh boy. Feeling the heat still. Feeling the heat here. Big Mama struggling here. Hopefully we can break this inside bar to the upside. That'd be nice. All right, we broke to the upside. That's really good news for us. Strong bull bar ending on its high. Very good news for us. Breaking above again. Very good news for us. Good news for Big Mama traders. Come on. Let's go, baby. No more heat. Feeling good. Feeling great. Feeling amazing. Feeling real good now. Strong bull bar ending on side. Taps my target. at 2 points. Just grazes it. Just tickles it. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. I mean, I told you. For those who are nervous about Big Mama, you guys just don't know. I showed zero emotion. I showed zero nervousness in that entire trade. And that's because I'm a professional. I'm just joking, Pen. I was sacrificing animals over here. Whew, getting on my knees. Getting a nice little push up here now. Big Mama. You gotta just do it. You gotta just do it sometimes, you know? You gotta just sometimes risk it for the biscuit. But if you saw what I saw with the automated trading, I created an automated strategy and I just ran it through entire contracts. And oh boy, I mean, it was nice. It was very nice. Let's go, baby. Hey, we're getting a little bit more off of this. We got one runner. We're gonna get a 5-point runner here, and we're gonna see if we can make this one good to the heavens. How high can you fly? How high can you fly? Hey, pandas, we are in a runner. From the flames to Super Saiyan. We are rocking and rolling right now, pandas. Let's go, baby. Let's get that runner. Hopefully we'll just have a straight pure bull day today. Hopefully it might be one of those days we just never come back to Big Mama and we just continue going. It's rare that happens, but I mean, I came out. I'm happy with what I've made so far, and anything here is extra. It is pure extra. It's free money here, risk free. Right? We took our risk off, and we cannot lose money on this trade. We cannot lose money. Sorry. Let me rephrase that. You can lose money because all this money I have right now is money in my pocket or money that I could potentially realize. But when I say risk off, it means I cannot lose any more on my capital. Right? My capital can no longer be touched here because I'm coming out break even. So my capital won't be touched. But in all reality, this is all money I could lose. Right? All this I've gained. I gained this with my hard-earned efforts. So we need to protect this as best as possible, and the best strategy I can think of right now is we gotta use swings. We're gonna use a price action stop loss. We're gonna use the swings. 5-minute chart showing no signs of slowing down. Strong bull bar ending on its high. 10,000 tick chart also pretty strong. We do have news at 10, and so this could chop around here until then. I'm not being greedy here. A lot of people are going to say, if I stay here, I'm being greedy. That is not the case. In fact, what you are being is actually just fearful. You're being fearful. You got to not only make money, you got to not only stop yourself from losing money, you also have to not stop yourself from making money. You have to make money when you can. And there's no reason for me to get out of this. I already came out with one of my runners, so I protected it. And now I have this free runner. It's like a just in case runner, like just in case that super rare scenario where you could potentially make 20-30 points. If this is the case, I want to be part of. I want to have at least one chip in the game. And this is how I'm doing it. I already protected myself. I took out 9 of my contracts already, and now I'm just in this one runner here, and we are doing fine, mighty fine here. Let's go, baby. I'm feeling great. I want to only exit this position with a stop loss if I can. That would be ideal. But we are looking good. We have another push up here. We're going sideways, so we may have a little trading range, and we may get a second entry long here. The question is, do I want to go long on a second entry long, pandas? Duckin Smith says, dude, you're losing in your drawdown threshold. Am I? Are you sure? Am I losing on my drawdown? Are you sure? I think you gotta think again. If I'm losing on my drawdown threshold, then my drawdown threshold should have moved. If you guys don't know, if you guys never traded or just beginning, your drawdown doesn't change. If you cannot get back to the highest point your account has made, if you're below the highest, let's say at one point in time your account was $10,000, and you lost a couple of trades, if you never get back to 10,000, your threshold will not get affected. You cannot affect your threshold unless you get higher than the highest point your account has ever made, unrealized or realized. We are looking good here. I can raise this like this. You see, now I'm protecting myself. So this is a price action stop loss. We are rising up, and we are going to take out here. I'm okay with 10 points here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10 points here would be really nice if I can get 10 points. Let's go, baby. Yes, trader. Got that big mama. You got to understand the daily chart is always in long right now, and we are heading back to the top of a trading range, most likely heading for the top of it. And maybe I'm thinking we're going to attempt to fill this gap again, right? We missed it here, and now we're coming back up strong, and I think this gap wants to get filled sooner or later. Enter a trading range here, quite possibly. So we can come all the way back down, touch the 20 MA, and it could stop me out here. And then actually push up after it stops me out, because this might be a trading range. You can tell the trading range has started already with these 3 overlapping bars, and then a 4th one to even make the trading range stronger. So we can come all the way back down, it could stop me out here, and I could potentially lose out on all of this. But again, it's okay. You gotta understand this as well. I may lose this, but also I could potentially gain all of this up here. So I'm just doing a price action stop loss here. I could keep this at break even still if I wanted to, and we can see from there. But if I'm thinking, okay, I want this to have a couple swings up, then I can keep it here and see. But yeah. Actually, let's see how high this goes. I'm gonna keep this down here. We got 3 strong bear bars about to form here, but we still have the 20 MA to protect us. I kind of want to use the 20 MA at least once to protect myself. Give it a chance to bounce off the 20 MA, just like that. So I would have got stopped out right there, and the 20 MA is acting as a support right now. I want the 20 MA. I want to use 20 MA as much as I can. And the nice thing is I'm still above. I'm still risk off here. So I'm going to use a 20 MA here and see if I can take advantage of the fact that 20 MA could still potentially be a nice support here for us. Problem here is that we have an overshoot, maybe leading to undershoot. So it may not be the best. Maybe a second entry long to play off of. Overshoot probably leads to undershoot here. If I get stopped out, so be it. It's only 1 contract. I'm okay with that. The question is, second entry long, do I want to take it? That's the question right now. I'm thinking I want more money. I want more money. Would you guys take a second entry long here if we get it? A, B, C. My main concern is that we had an overshoot here. And it may lead to an undershoot. Now we're getting the second entry long set up here. And it might stop me out. It may come back to retest Big Mama. Oftentimes it does do that. That is a common thing to do. It'll come and test Big Mama and then bounce off of it and go up forever. right? It basically allows people who miss this move, and for those who think that, okay, I want to enter in if it does come back down to this level, it allows them to get in. The bulls are waiting here at Big Mama, I think. But we've got a second entry long here, potentially coming off our trend line and also off the 20 MA. Signal bar is not the best, right? It's a little bearish, but the risk is not too large. It's about a 2-point risk, right? You're about a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio here. The main problem again is this overshoot, and I'm telling you, it may work out, but this overshoot gives it reason that it may not. So this overshoot is the main reason why I'm actually not going to enter long here, even though we're coming off a key area, right? 2 key areas off our trend line, also off the 20 MA. But you gotta take note of this overshoot, and we have not created symmetry yet. So I'm okay skipping this because of the fact I've seen this way too many times. And yeah, plus we got a magnet here. It may come back down. I wouldn't be surprised. We have news in about 1 minute though. News in about 2.5 or 1.5 minutes. Okay, so we do push down with the micro double top. Make it stop out here. It's all good, pandas. All part of the plan. Really all part of the plan. I'm okay with that. So now we have the undershoot. Now I feel way more comfortable going long here. But at this point, I would like a higher low setup because of the fact that we are beneath the 20 MA. I want a higher low setup to confirm this uptrend. So I'll enter maybe with a higher low here, but not technically, not the second entry long at this point, right? We're beneath the 20 MA. 20 MA is curling down. We need a higher low that triggers above the 20 MA. And it looks like we're about to get stopped out here, which is a typical thing to do. Right, come back to retest Big Mama. It's especially an important level like this. Got a second entry long potentially forming here. Still beneath the 20 MA. Cannot take it now. I'll be interested in the higher low setup though at this point. But you also got to consider potentially, right? This is a downtrend and waiting for a breaker trend to new low. And you kind of want that to play out as well. So a lot of things going against you here. It's just getting kind of confusing. News in about 5 seconds. Hold on to your horses.
10,000 tick trap.
There's the news. Second entry long does trigger. And I'm still in this trade. Ooh. Ooh. I'm still in this trade. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Ooh, okay. Give me a strong bull bar. Give me a higher low. Give me a higher low setup, please. I'll take it. Give me a higher low above the 20 MA. I'll take it. Ah, don't do it. Higher low. Give me a higher low. Looking good. Trap about a trigger on a 10,000 tick. We are still in this trade. We're still rocking and rolling here, pandas. Higher low setup. Trap triggers on 10,000 tick. 10,000 tick. Trap triggers here. We are rocking and rolling, pandas. Let's go, baby. Still feeling the Super Saiyan. Stick to the plan. That was all part of the plan. I wanted the higher low, but it's not giving me opportunity here. Ooh, how high can you fly? How high can you fly? Pandas, I may allow this to cook. I may allow this to cook. I'm gonna use these swings now. I may allow this to cook. Let's let this cook a little bit here. Yeah? I feel okay letting it cook. I mean, it's still risk-free. Okay. Maybe I overcooked it. Maybe it's overcooking. Maybe it's a little burnt now. Maybe cooked a little too much. Now it's getting well done, and no one likes well done steak here. And if you do, then we may not be friends. What is this? Higher low setup, but after a strong bear bar like this, making things a little sus. I'm sitting on my pause here. I do not like the strong bear bar. I will use this pivot low though as my next pivot high, or my next pivot to use. We'll continue to use these pivots. I think we're gonna. Oh, okay. Let this cook. Let it cook. Let him cook. Give me a trap trade here. Boy, oh boy. If you give me a trap here, man, that is gonna be mighty fine. Ooh. Give me a trap here. I'll consider going long in a trap. Hey, we're still cooking. We're still cooking here, pandas. We made a new high. We made a new high. We may get a dream runner here. It's been a while since we had like a 20-point runner. Pandas, let's go, baby. Woo-wee. Let it cook. Let it cook. Now, see, this is why I wanted that higher low setup. Because you have the overshoot here. It finally led to the undershoot, which I was waiting for. And that kind of like, there's no more unfinished business. Now we have clear skies ahead. And this is why now I'm okay with using the pivot lows. Because I allowed that symmetry to work out. And now I'm thinking of continuing to use every pivot. We ended on strong bull bar. Ending on its high. Bull bar ending on its high. Whew. Let it cook. Let it cook. Keep letting it cook. No reason to go short here, right? No reason to come out of this trade. We are completely fine here. Still no reason to go out of this trade. We may have a trap here, which could really propel. It could be a strong propulsion block here. Michael Chin, I need you to trap these traders right now. Michael Chin. Chin. Trap him. Come on, Michael. I know you can do it. Michael! Trap these traders. You know the rules. If we trigger this, I'm using this as my new pivot high. New pivot high here. We're going to keep on just riding these pivot highs. There we go. We got a trap here. Thanks, Michael. Michael just trapped a bunch of traders there. We're chilling. We're chilling. We are completely chilling. I want more from this. I really want more from this. I hope that's not it. Darn, I think that's it. Man, I kind of want to keep this pivot. I want this to play out. I want this to play out. I want to ride this. I want to make it. I want to let it cook. I want to let it cook. I want to let it cook. Second entry long here, pandas. But notice, break a trend to new high. I want to let this cook a little bit. Again, the main reason why I'm allowing it to let it cook is because the 20 EMA can still act as support here. So I'm allowing the 20 EMA to continue to act as the muscle here. We've had good reactions off the 20 EMA, and I'm thinking the 20 EMA still act as support. Oof. All right, Michael just got trapped. Michael, you said this trap would work. Darn. Strong bear bar ending on its low at the bottom of the trading range on trading range indicator. It is what it is. It's just, it is what it is. What can you do, pandas? It is what it is. Oof. Alright. 20 EMA is now acting as resistance. Let's go, baby. Hey. 1,120. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. Got that bamboo. I'll take it. I'll take it. Take what the market gives you. and it wanted to play with this pivot low, and I said, all right, that's my last straw. I could have used this pivot still, but you got second entry long maybe happening. I just didn't like the strong bear bar ending on its low, thinking, okay, this causes concern. I don't know if I want to stay in this trade. But pandas, I think I did that fine. It is what it is, you know. If he goes up from here, it'd be kind of upsetting, but it is what it is. Pandas. Maybe I was being a little too stingy using this as my pivot. I felt that was fair to use this as my pivot. I could have kept it here, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not much difference from here to here. I don't know. I don't know if I would have done that differently. Well, pandas, we're up 1,000 here. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take that. Not bad. Not bad. Michael, you said this trap would have worked. Michael has betrayed me. Do I want to do another setup here? I'm looking at the higher time frames. They're looking a little sus. Our 10,000 tick is looking a little sus here. All these wicks. The 5-minute. You would like it to touch the 20 MA sometime. This is getting very sideways right now. Thanks for letting me know. I know that could be a little distracting. Sorry about that. Got rid of the Super Saiyan. We lost every setup here. It's pushing back up, pandas. After taking me out. I mean, trading range indicator showing us a trading range way over here, like I mentioned. These 1, 2, 3 bars, and then I mentioned this 4th bar kind of just making the trading range even stronger. You can see that this created the trading range indicator to say, hey, we may be in trading range, and lo and behold, this is what we're in right now. This is pretty strong trading range at the moment. I wish says trap outside bar on 10K. I don't see that. I don't see that setup. Richard Harris asking if there's any Legos I have my eye on. Not right now, actually. I'm kind of slowed down on the Lego collection. I have some personal other business entrepreneur opportunities that I am planning for, so let's see what happens. Slowing down on those things. But man, the market has been quite wild. I really am, yeah. Like trading right now is not. I will say I feel bad for those who are entering trading now, because about 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, the market was amazing. Every day was just scalp after scalp after scalp, and man, it's just it was amazing. But now it's like, man, it's hard. It's like you're trying to go fishing, and you know, you used to have the spot that everyone loved, and now when you go back, it's just you'd be lucky to get any bites. That's what it feels like right now. It's just it's a dry and weary land when it comes to the two-legged pullback. Very few setups, and by the time they come, you're already so mentally drained. It's very difficult to be ready for. So that's why I like Big Mama, because Big Mama happens, you know, like, it's not that it happens often. Like, the Big Mama setup will happen maybe once a day. It's not that. It's just the amount of mental capital you need to have to trade it. You virtually need no mental capital. You just let it trigger, and that's it. Just let it go, and that's it. Like, but when it comes to doing this, it's like you have to pay attention every second, and if you're not paying attention, a setup comes out of nowhere. You know, it goes into these long periods of consolidation, and then burst up. Long periods of consolidation, then bursts up, and so you're not ready for it. You know, you step away from computer. You know, you got all this chop here. You know, for instance, all this chop here. You know, all this chop, all of this chop, this chop here. Look at this. Look how many overlapping bars there are, and like, look at this nonsense here. You know, this is what you have to stare at for many hours, and not even have any good setups. And it's just you know, the mental capital required, you know, just right now in this price action, regardless of whatever strategy you're using, it's just a lot. But with the Big Mama, it just requires virtually no mental, like, how much mental capital did I really use, other than, you know, just having some fun with you guys and showing, you know, that this could be nerve-wracking sometimes while you're in it, but it eventually does work out for you. And once it's done, you're up 1,000.
10,000 tick trap.
Second entry long, but it's just too choppy. You're in the middle of the trading range. There's nothing to do here. Just let it play out. It is what it is. You're going to take what the market gives you. And if the market just gives you sloppiness like this, what can you do?
$10,000 tick trap.
Just watching. This does scalp out, but again, so much chop. It's very hard to tell. Well, now we have some clues at where the market may go from here. Man, it takes me out here. Ah, darn. Nice push up here. It's a spike in channel currently forming. Ian asks, what tick chart is this, Panda? If you look on the top right of your screen, you can see what time frame or tick frame I'm using. Tick frame, is that what it's called? Tick count, tick frame, I don't know. So if I switch to 10,000 tick, you can see on the top right of your screen, it's now 10,000 tick. 5-minute, daily, even the weekly. I have the weekly chart. Ooh, this is the weekly chart. The weekly chart has been in this insane trading range. I didn't even look at this for a while, We are in a trading range on the trading range indicator. Guess what? We bounced off the bottom of the trading range. We come back to the top of the trading range, making higher lows every single time. Interesting. Don't pay too much attention to the weekly chart, but it's just interesting to see that. What can I say? And this is what I'm talking about. This is what happens to the market. It just gets drained. I'm just staring at this now. Hansman says, Panda, thanks for being back. Love ya. Hey. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys scalp that like button.
10,000 tick trap.
Also, 50% off all resets. Take advantage of while you still can. Today's the last day. And I think Apex is really generous with that because they not only gave you like a really long 80% off promo or gave it to us, they also are giving 50% off resets after that promo ended. So that was pretty nice of them. I think they definitely, are doing us a solid with that because, once people gather a bunch of accounts, it's like they want to reset them. And if they can reset them at half off, that's amazing. It's really cheap. Michael, does Apex always do 80% off? No. Right now, there's only 50% off. And if you do BBM 50, you get 50% off. Every once in a while, they turn to 80%. At least from the pattern I've been seeing, they've been doing 80%. Like I don't know, basically every major holiday so far. The pattern so far has been pretty much on the major holidays, but it used to not be like that. They've been doing that more recently. I think as competition is getting more stiff, and they raised the bar, and now like I'm sure the other prop firms are also raising the bar, and they are they're competing with them. And so now they kind of created this vicious cycle where, okay, they're gonna lower their prices, so now we have to continue to lower our prices, and it's just this. And that's how capitalism works, right? That's the beauty of competition. That's the beauty of Apex pushing the envelope. That's the beauty of Robin Hood saying, we're gonna charge $0 for trades. Now think about how many people are doing $0, and so it's like, you have this one company that really does try to work the best for the customer, and let capitalism do the rest. Easter soon. It is. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I'll tell you this much: if they do have a promo, this will be the first place. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification icon, and you will see. You will hear it from here first. And the reason why I say this is because I have a very special relationship with Apex, and they allow me to actually get in. They give me some privileges there. They give me some privileges there, so that's a nice thing. So now I'm looking at this very grindy market, and I don't know if I want to go long here, to be honest. We are in an uptrend, and we're near the top of it, of this channel. So it's very hard for me to go long here because I'll be going long into a potential resistance. But we are on a strong uptrend, so it could work out. It's just risky. It's just very risky here. The 20 EMA is still acting as a nice support here. scalps out right there, the trap. Amazing. It's not one I like. It's very risky. Just watching. No setups for me. This was a trap trade, but it's not a setup that I like. Roberta says my data is way too different from yours. I reloaded already. I reload again. If even after reloads and the data is different, then it may just be other stuff that makes it so it is not the same. Where you have, you know, your computer, you know, like the whatever time server you're using could offset, you know, some of the tick counts. NinjaTrader has a specific time server that they want you to use, and if you go to their website, you can find it. I just reloaded. It looks pretty much the same after reload. But darn, stops me out right there and then goes the direction I thought I was gonna go. Actually, it finally hits a 10-point mark here. Took a long time, but it finally hits a 10-point. Actually, that's more than 10 points at this point, right? 40, yeah, 52. 10 points right here. Broke it a while back. Now we're about 13 points up. Hey, we're doing fine though. Up $1,000. It's funny because I'm up $1,000 here, but with the real money, I'm up way more than $1,000. That's the ironic part. It feels like I'm being very like risky here, and just like, oh man, like Panda's only making 1,000 because it's eval, but actually I'm making way more 1,000 with having multiple accounts on my PA, on my PA accounts. You know, just imagine this. Imagine this. If you had 10 PA accounts and you made $100 on one account and you copied it, then you basically made this $1,000. You basically made $1,000. And so, you know, not the ironic thing here, but the funny thing is that I'm actually making more money in real life than the actual eval here, because even though it seems like I'm trading very risky with the eval because of, you know, I'm trading, you know, 10 contracts right here. That's kind of like I guess, I don't know if it's funny or ironic. I don't know what it is, but that's the interesting thing, right? That's the interesting thing. Let's just say that. And that's the beauty about, you know, Apex. And this is why we promote it. It's because of the trade copier, because of risk-free trading, at least when it comes to trading, the trading itself. You know, people get upset when I don't mention, when I say risk-free, and they get upset because I don't talk about, oh, but it costs fees, right? You know, you have to pay the fees. Of course, everyone understands that, right? You have to pay the fees. But when I say risk-free, I'm talking about the trading itself, right? When you're trading, it's risk-free. You're not risking anything. You're not risking your own personal capital. And along with that, with the trade copier and multiple accounts, you can make life-changing money. If you can get good at this, you can make more money here than potentially anything you can ever imagine. And you know, just for example, you know, even if you have four accounts, I think 4 is very doable. I mean, it might be hard for people to get even 1 account, which I understand, you know, especially if you just started. But to get 4 accounts, I think it is a possible goal for a lot of people. And if you get 4 accounts, then you know you're talking about basically, right? You multiply 4 by 250. That's, you know, because 250 is the amount of trading days there in a year. Then you multiply that by the average you make per day. And so, you know, 4 times 250 is 1,000. If you can make $100 a day, you can make 6 figures. You can make 6 figures. You can make a 6-figure income with just 4 accounts, making 1 scalp a day. I mean, that's of course if you're like 100%, you know, that's the hard part. But I'm just saying, on average, if you can make $100 per day, including your wins and losses, you're making 6 figures. Just 4 accounts, and that's only with $100 an average. That's assuming you can be profitable with $100 average per day. Now, if you multiply, instead of just 4 accounts, if you have, let's say, 10 accounts, then your multiplier is 2,500. And so with $100 a day, you can make $250,000. $250,000 trading, scalping, making $100 an average per day. Just imagine that. That is a power. That's the power of Apex. Debo, guys, why has the market been so quiet this past week? I don't know, but the market has been pretty terrible, price action wise. We got a second entry long here, just kind of floating up here at this point. It didn't even touch the 20 MA here, and it's getting choppy. So I'm skipping this, but what you do have going for you is that it's an uptrend right now, and it's a second entry long. Right? Not enough room to the top of these pivot highs, and it's one of those floater days right now. And it goes up. I cannot trade this right now. This is too hard to trade right now. I'm going to redo this and really look at it like this. I feel like this may be a little more accurate. Does this give you your scalp? Not yet. You're still trapped here if you're going for 2 points. And this is why I was keeping my runner. This is why I wanted my runner way back here, and I kept trying to give it as much wiggle room because I was not hoping, but I was like, potentially this could do this. Just keep going up and float upwards. And at this point, you know, I could have made some money here, but it is what it is. Not the market's quiet. It's very choppy. Let's just say. I would say there are days where, man, the golden days. There were golden days. Pandas, tomorrow is Jolt's job openings at 10 a.m. Just be aware of that. And Wednesday, we have ISM Services PMI at 10 a.m. Then on Thursday, you have unemployment claims at 8:30 a.m. This is all Eastern time, of course. And on Friday, we have unemployment rate. So this week, even though the trading week is short, if you guys don't know, on Friday is Good Friday, and so the market is actually closed. I believe it closes at maybe 10 o'clock or something Eastern time. And so just be aware of that. So you got trapped out here if you went long, so that's why I didn't go long there.
$10,000 tick trap.
Eventually, the 5-minute must come back down to the 20 EMA. Al Brooks says in his last, 40 years of trading, he has not once seen the 5-minute not touch the 20 EMA at least once in the day. Touch it. Has to touch it. Doesn't mean it has to go down to it. It doesn't mean it has to go. The 20 EMA has to come up to it, but just eventually we'll touch it. Richard Harris does make a interesting point. A lot of the movement happens in the extended hours. It happens. I mean, he has his reasons, but it happens because of the the global sessions. When the Asian markets open, the European markets open. It's just a different time. Second entry long, skipping it. Skip it. We're just way too choppy here. Hope you guys are doing well. How well you guys are doing? Let me see. You can say all you want about my trading, but I think what you have to at least admit, or at least respect, I am the only trader who keeps all his markers on for everyone to see. I'm the only trader, at least right now, who is putting up on the top left of the screen basically a P&L of as long as I'm streaming. It's basically, you can see my P&L there essentially for you guys on stream at least. I'm the only trader who actually puts, it might be members only, but at least I give the option for those who really want to know and follow my journey a little more closely. Give them the option to see all my account balances and all of my trades off stream. You gotta respect that. Hopefully, if you think that's good, scalp that like button. We're also up $1,000 today, which is nice. On a trade setup, I coined Big Mama. Getting a little drippy here. Big Daddy. Nothing Big Daddy. I don't have any Big Daddy trades yet. Maybe that'll be like a weekly setup or something. Mark my weekly, the weekly highs and lows or something. Getting a little drippy here. Notice now the 20 EMA is not acting as strong as it has been. We're getting solid closes beneath it. Here we see a gap here. We see close but no follow through really. Now we're seeing a close beneath and some follow through. Strong bear bars ending near their low. 20 EMA may be touched on the 5-minute now. It may come back. Notice the trading range indicator on the 5-minute chart giving us a trading range in this area. Roberto says, at what time do you trade outside the stream? Like all times. It's just my chart is just up all day, and I have a full time that I also work, but I just keep my eye on the chart. And it's nice to have alerts, right? Like the indicator, the two-legged pullback indicator, will have alerts, and when there's a second entry long happening, you can have an alert setting up. Not when it triggers. Let me make that very clear. The alert does not happen when the second entry long triggers. It happens before it triggers. So it notifies, and you can set it up. How many points away do you want it to let you know before it triggers? So I can say 2 points, 3 points away. For instance, here's a second entry long forming here. I can have an alarm set up when it's about to trigger. I can say about 3 points away, tell me that there's a second entry long. I says, thank you for not being a whiny baby like Patrick Wyland. I never watch his stuff, but he has a lot of viewers. I think he does more bookmap stuff. Let me ask you guys, how many of you guys use bookmap? All right, no setup for me. Do I want to short trade is a question. If I got a second entry short here, would I take it? Maybe. Feels like on the higher time frames, if you look at the 10,000 tick chart, we've hit the bottom of the trading range on the trading range indicator. The 5-minute chart, we're approaching the bottom of the trading range indicator. Strong bear bar ending near its low, most likely follow through touching the 20 MA here. Most likely. Potential second entry long. Or sorry, second entry short here. It's trap trade too far away from 20 MA. Can't take that trade. But I'll be probably interested in a second entry short, thinking about the 5-minute chart touching that 5-minute, or touching the 20 EMA on the 5-minute. But if we get a second entry short here, I'd be potentially taking this. Okay. Trap trade triggers. Not what I'm interested in because it's too far away from 20 MA. I wish my setup happened here, but unfortunately, we may not get it. It got really choppy as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 overlapping bars in a row. Trading range indicator, recognizing that, creating a trading range. Just sitting on my paws, nothing to do here. Nothing reliable here at the moment. If you're short here, you're pretty nervous at this point. Never want your trade to reverse like that. Never. It's never a good thing. Patrick does some cool vlogs. When can we see some panda vlogs? I don't know. What kind of vlogs would you like to see? Me climbing a bamboo tree? Rolling down a hill? I mean, that's basically what I do off stream. Pandas, I'm gonna stick around. If we get another push down, I'm ending the stream. If we get a two-legged pullback here, a second entry short, then I will take it. If we don't, if we get above the 20 MA, close strongly above it, I will also end the stream. If we get a nice setup here off the 20 MA, second entry short, I will wait around till then. But once that setup disappears, I'm anticipating the setup here that I drew, second entry short off the 20 MA. And if we get it, I'll take it. If not, then move on. It looks like we're not gonna get the setup. We're not gonna get the setup here. I really doubt it. Really doubt it here. It's getting so choppy, right? You have all these about 7 bars in a range here. There may be a miracle that we may get this setup. That is actually crazy. We may get a second entry short. Technically, the count hasn't reset because we didn't break this pivot low. Technically, we may be in a potential second entry short here. I don't know. I don't know. If we break this pivot low, then the count resets. I'm ending the stream. But if we come back up, get a push up here, and get a second entry short, hey, I might get another setup. I don't know. Oh, okay. We broke that pivot low. Counts reset. You can see here. No more second push up. No two-legged pullback. Setup is gone. Pandas, hey, we're up $1,120 and we are looking good. And yeah, you know, I can't complain about that. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing better than me. And hey, take advantage of that 50% off resets while it still lasts. And man, hold your breath for maybe another 80 off at Easter. I don't know, but hey, I'll tell you this. Once I do find out, I'll let you guys. This will be the first place you hear it. So Pandas, make sure you guys subscribe and also scalp that like button. Pandas, it's good to be back. Boy, oh boy, I missed you guys so much, and it's good to be here. And hopefully, you know, we'll get the viewership back up to how it was before I took the break. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. So. Thanks for your support. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for being the best community on YouTube, and I really appreciate that. So, Pandas, with that being said, trade safe, everybody, and as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.